Well, hello, friends. Here we are once again in the beautiful November 343 Bravo Whiskey, our beloved Cessna Citation Longitude. There she is. Anybody know what that is? We are flying up to Astoria, Oregon, from Eugene. Short 134 nautical mile flight. Our route is 194 miles. 134 nautical miles. Took off from Eugene just 19 minutes ago. Flying into the RNAV, runway 26 at Astoria, where it's a beautiful day. Cool, 55 degrees, winds are out of the west. But a beautiful day, truly a beautiful day up here. Let me fill you in on something that happened. We were just sitting here cruising at flight level 200, flying up to Astoria. Let's turn off our bank limiter. I'm sorry. Got a big right turn coming. Acknowledge that. No, I didn't have to acknowledge it. Why is ATC off of AI managing comms? Well, because I was just sitting here cruising at 200 and all of a sudden it canceled IFR. Go figure. Here's that right turn I was mentioning. I don't know why it canceled IFR. I didn't tell it to cancel IFR. It's not clear to me why it felt a need to cancel IFR. So anyway,
Bravo Whiskey, you are 21 miles south. Descend and maintain 4,500 feet. Expect RNAV runway 26 approach via carb transition. Cleared to carb.
Let's acknowledge that.
Descend and maintain 4,500 feet. Expect RNAV runway 26 approach via carb transition. Cleared to carb Cessna Tree Bravo.
Carb. Why isn't carb showing up on here? Carp, where are you? Well, it's here somewhere. Anyway, let me focus here. Let's continue slowing because we are at 11,100 feet. Anyway, I just decided to turn off AI managing ATC comms, and I'll do it myself. Because we were at 20,000 feet. We should not be flying VFR. We cannot be flying VFR at 20,000 feet. We're 40 miles out now, and at 10,800 feet, that's fine. Slowing to 250 as we close in on 10,000 feet. And you can see here on our approach, the total approach is actually pretty significant. 18 miles, 17.8 mile approach. Our rock, we want to be at 3,500 feet. I like some of these names they've got for this approach into Astoria. Astoria, you gotta love Astoria, right? I mean, it's of Goonies fame, of Kindergarten Cop fame. Anyway, I like the name of this waypoint right here. I poop. I poop or I poopy. Anyway, ooh, yuck. I mean, I think that some of these guys have got to be goofing on everybody when they come up with some of these names. I poop, ooh, yuck. That can't be a coincidence, right? I don't know. Maybe I just have a prurient mind. Anyway, our rock and our various approach points right here. Our rock, 3,500 feet. I poop. We want to be at 1,780 feet. Distance from I poop to the airport is 4.9 nautical miles. Distance from our rock to I poop is also 4.9 nautical miles. Use P right here. Use P. Want to be at 3,800 feet. Runway length 5,794 feet. Not a long runway. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, look at our cursor got screwed up again. All right. I think I figured out how to resurrect it when it does that. We're 30 miles out, 9,000 feet. Perfect spot on. Getting ready to make a big old left turn. But it's a beautiful day in northwestern Oregon. I mean, really beautiful day. Continue slowing. Airport elevation is sea level, 14 feet. Minimums. Don't want to forget to enter those. We're not going to need them, but we'll enter them anyway. Minimums, the barometric minimums at Astoria are 264 feet at Astoria Regional. And it is gorgeous out. Wow.
Seattle Center, Cessna Tree Bravo Whiskey. Cancel IFR at this time.
Again, it's canceling the IFR. How does that happen when I don't even have AI comms turned on? That is crazy. I don't have an explanation for that. Well, anyway, we've got good weather, so we can do a VFR visual approach. Let's acknowledge that. I guess I could request flight following. I don't honestly care. But we do need to get on the airport. We might be still too far from it. Yeah, I guess we're still too far from Astoria. You see it anywhere on there? KAST? KAST? Good grief. There's too many airports here in northwestern Oregon. Where's KAST? Nope. Not seeing it anywhere. Alright, that's alright. We're going to handle this. Continue slowing. Next waypoint is what? USP. And at USP, we want to be at 3,800 feet. USP's, oh dear. Well, this isn't right. It says it's only 32 seconds away, but that's not right. That's just, there's no way that's right. Well, we'll stay on top of this. Don't you worry about it. Look at this mountain. Look at these beautiful trees. Oh, I love my new settings constantly at Ultra. We're going to slow down to 180, though. We'll get there eventually. Down to 180. I don't know. This is all a very weird approach. Why is it insisting on canceling IFR? And by the way, how does it cancel IFR without me telling it to? Doesn't that seem kind of weird?
Landing gear.
Okay, we're making that left turn. We're getting ready to basically be on final. 26 miles out, 6,400 feet. That's just perfect. Just perfect in terms of our altitude.
Landing gear.
All right. Thought I might have to turn off the auto throttle there, but we're okay. Let's go ahead and a little speed brake action. There we go. Set 175. Making that left turn. You see? Headed to USP. I don't know what they're talking about. They say the USP is 46 seconds away. You guys saw this just a second ago, remember? This was 30 seconds ago. 30 seconds. It said 30 seconds. This was like a minute ago. It said 30 seconds. Now it's at 35. It's going to keep going up because we're not 34 seconds from USP. It does seem like that happens quite a bit. All right. Getting ready to head in. It's Columbia River off to the right. Notch of flaps. Boy, we're coming in over these mountains, though, no doubt about it. But not unsafely. I mean, headed to K-Carp right now, and at K-Carp you need to be anywhere between 6,000 and 4,500 feet. We're at 4,800 feet. I don't know. I mean, everything looks good right now. Let's see if we can get that airport frequency. Come on, guys. Where? There it is. Astoria Regional, number 7. Tune KAST traffic. Select a runway for landing. We're going to land on runway 26. Number 4 as our option. Announce full stop landing. And we'll announce our position.
Kilo Alpha Sierra Tango traffic Cessna November 34 Bravo Whiskey 20 miles east.
Those landing lights on?
500 feet inbound to land runway 26.
Depressurize. There's no tower here at Astoria. That's what that all means. I'm going to reset our altitude. basically for our minimums, because we're not going to have any help, it seems clear to me. We'll set our altitude selector at 300 feet. The minimums are 264. Just so we don't inadvertently stop descending. But basically, we are on final right now. Let's zoom in on our MFD just in case. Well, not just in case, but because we need to. Yeah, set it at 2 mile range right now. Let's go outside. We are, well, actually, you know what? I was going to go outside and put down our gear, but we don't need to put down our gear quite yet. We're still 17 miles out. Yeah, we're nicely configured, though. Landing lights are on. We'll turn off all this other crap. Okay, although we're no longer descending for whatever reason. That's unclear to me why. USP, at USP, where we are still approaching, we need to be at 3,800 feet, which is good. We're at 4,100 feet right now. And now USP is listed as 1 minute, 3 seconds away. Go ahead and set our heading bug at approach course of 261. There we go. 261. There we go. Good. Okay. Looking for the airport. Don't see it. Airspeed looks good. Sending nicely. 400. Just a nice conservative 400 feet per minute. 34 seconds from USP. And this time it's actually correct. We are 34 seconds from USP. This is beautiful. What a stunning approach. That's a beautiful approach. Wow. Ooh, misty. I'm not a big fan of this IFR shit, though. I mean, flying with clouds around VFR. We're going to announce that we're on final, because we are. Just passed over USP, and we're at 3,600 feet, so perfect. As usual, no reliable RNAV data. It's at 160. 11 miles out. Just about to pass over R Rock. At R Rock, we want to be at 3,500 feet. We're at 3,490. That is fantastic. Actually, shallow out our descent rate a little bit, because we're actually still at 1 minute 50. Well, no, we're not going to our... Oh, sorry. This says we're going from R Rock to IPOOP. And at IPOOP, gotta love it, we want to be at 1,780 feet. So we'll increase our descent rate so that we can make sure that we're at 1,780 feet at IPOOP. And now we are good to go outside and get the gear down on our beautiful girl. And you can actually see the rabbit out there. Down come the wheels. Beautiful. Do another notch of flaps. We'll go outside to do it, though. Ooh, coming over the clouds. See, why did it just do that automatically when I didn't tell it to? I have manage radio comms off. That is crazy. I don't know what that's all about. Go ahead and slow to 150. Our AOA is going to creep up here, so we're going to do another notch of flaps, and now it'll creep back down. And we'll set 140. And we're 7.2 nautical miles out now from the airport. Coming in on IPOOP, 40 seconds away. We want to be at 1,800 feet. We got the runway in sight, though. Right there. There's the rabbit. No useful RNAV information. None whatsoever. Descending at 800 feet per minute. Airspeed 136. Even though I have it set at 140. There's the OMI. Okay, time to disconnect the auto throttle. Everything's okay right now. 5 miles out. 2,000 feet, and we are finally now getting RNAV love. See if we can make it work. Grabbed it! GP! Bingo! Fantastic. That is very nice to see. That's a unicorn right there, fellas. Landing lights are on. Glide path almost never works in this thing, so that is great news. Let's go ahead and zoom in one more notch just so we can have a good view of the airfield. Although, remember, we're going to be exiting left once we land. This is great. I haven't gotten a reliable glide path interception on an RNAV approach in weeks. Full flaps, gear down, landing lights on. 2 mile final. I think I was adjusting our speed even though we're no longer connected to our auto throttle. There we are. Looks great. Wow. Fantastic. Look at that. Oh, that looks fantastic. Jesus Christ. That looks great. You see the FPS for yourself. I mean, I don't know. It looks good to me. 500.
500.
Autopilot.
Autopilot.
Little misty. Okay, I have the airplane. I got the runway in sight, though. Gonna have to plant it. I'm monitoring our vertical and lateral position with the PFD. Winds are coming straight at us, 10 knots. No crosswind whatsoever. So I got nobody to blame if I screw this up. Offset threshold. Runway 26. Confirmed. A little misty. Hold that reverse thruster until 65 knots. There we go. All right. That was fantastic. That was really fantastic. I'm delighted with that. ATC goofiness notwithstanding. Another uncontrolled airport. We've been exploring Oregon lately, haven't we? Here's our left turn. Left toe brake. This is a hell of a left turn here we got to take. Sharp turn. This is not a turn you're going to take at high speed, that's for sure. Okay. Welcome to Astoria, local time 5:06 p.m. Zoom in here on our MFD if we can, a little bit more. That's as good as it's going to get right there. All right. Okay. We're on our own in terms of finding a parking space because there's no tower or ground control to tell us where to go. Let's go ahead and just hold up here real quick. Stop our timer. 36 minutes. Nice short flight up from Eugene to Astoria. Landing lights are off. Taxi light's going to be on. Pulse light's going to be off. Look outside real quick. Make sure everything appears in order. It does. Bring in those. Welcome to Astoria. Boy, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Kind of misty. Bring in those spoilers. And we'll go back inside. Look outside as we bring in the flaps. Good. Looks really good. Okay. Back up front. So, we'll announce that we're clear of the runway. And then, I don't know what to tell you in terms of where to park. All I have to go on is a for-flight map, which appears to suggest that we want to... This is a closed runway right here. I don't know if you can see... Here, look. If I can... Well, I'll show you as we pass it. There's a big yellow X here. Closed runway. There are some airplanes over here. And according to the for-flight app, this is going to be GA parking. So let's head over, see what we see, huh? Such a beautiful plane. Misty. I mean, they really replicate the fog nicely. Only question is now, where do we, where should we park? Oh, hey, I think I see a parking marshal. Hey, this van better get the fuck out of the way. That was funny. My winglet scraped the hood. This fuel truck's not going to be as lucky, I have to say. We're about to drive right through this son of a bitch. I don't know if this is parking for us or not, but I'm here to tell you it's about to be. Yeah, it looks like the parking you'd expect this aircraft to have. I'm guessing they don't get many CRJs here in Astoria. All right, there we go. That's not an unacceptable parking job. I think that's tolerable. All right, back inside. Parking brake. Right engine. All right. Those lights. Welcome to Astoria. Get our icing equipment off. Don't need that. We did need it, though, on this flight. By the way, you can see here a little more evidently on the map. See those X's? X. X. Those are the X's I was referring to on this old closed runway. Anyway, we landed like this. Turned left. Taxied this way. And parked. Certainly evident that this is the parking area here at Astoria. Whether or not an airplane of this size is permitted to land in Astoria, well, that's a separate issue. But we're happy to be here, and even happier that you joined us for our fun, interesting flight, approach and landing anyway, into Astoria, Kilo Alpha Sierra Tango in northwestern Oregon. We'll see where we head next. Let's shut down the left engine. Oh, and you know what? Because we're not in a designated parking spot. Hey, that's cool. You actually get to see us shut down this time. Normally when I shut that down, it drops to the logbook screen, but that's because we're in a designated parking space. This actually compels me to shut us down properly. Generators off. EPU generator off. Left main, left electric, and right electric, right main, and then left and right battery. We're still not. Well, your guess is as good as mine as to how we're supposed to drop to the logbook screen. Normally, when I do a full shutdown like that, it drops to the logbook screen by default. So, well, we'll see what happens. But that's the end of this video. Have a good one.